aliases.
What up, guys? We're live. We're not even paying attention, and we hit the live button, and we're still yabbity doing before the show starts. What up, B? How we doing?
How's it going, my friend? How's everything going today?
Everything's good, man. I can't complain. We got beautiful weather out there, and it's another day of kicking it live, man.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. So, what's new?
Nothing much. I was watching the news before I came here today, before you called me and mentioned it. A lot of people with some money invested in Bitcoin ain't too happy this morning.
Yeah, $800 billion. That's insane, brother. It's dropping quickly. A lot of people are escaping out of it. You know, I always thought that, you know, I'm not a big stock investing guy or anything like that, but I never really trusted that cryptocurrency. I just didn't get a grip of it, with the blockchain thing and stuff like that. I'm not a real tech guy like that, but yeah, no, shit. A lot of people are gonna lose a lot. I wonder, you know, Elon Musk was big with that cryptocurrency. I wonder what he lost.
Yeah, I know. I can only imagine. Now, when
it's like not even a dent in his pocket, probably.
I want to say it was last summer because it was after my wife had her stroke. I wound up getting some Dogecoin. Everybody was talking about Dogecoin at the time, and I made a few bucks. And I got, after like I actually was surprised how much money I made.
Dogecoin, that's the one that Elon Musk was pushing.
It was, yeah.
It didn't represent anything?
No, it was like supposed to like be the new Bitcoin. Like it was supposed to blow up like that.
Yeah.
And I put a little in. I wanted to make it like $500 in a couple weeks. And then I pulled it out because I don't trust it, and I'm glad I did because it went to crap like a couple of months after that.
You made some money though.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I still have a little bit left. I still have some crypto left. I don't remember what it is. I have like a portfolio.
I had some of that BAT. Listen to that. Want to listen how stupid it basic something token. Anyways. Yeah. I had bought it. It was like 20 cents. You know, okay. I never even paid attention to it on Coinbase. It got up to like over $1 something. I had a bunch of it and I never cashed it out.
Oh really?
And now it's like worth nothing.
Wow.
Basic attention coin or something like that. But, yeah, I never cashed it out like a fucking fool. And actually, they're saying that Coinbase now might go bankrupt and no one's protected. Imagine that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So if you have your money through Coinbase, you might get screwed.
Yeah, that's absolutely crazy. You know what I actually thought was kind of smart, though? I'm actually wondering how he made out. Odell Beckham Jr. received his contract last year in Bitcoin. Did you see that?
Yeah, well, what is he going to... I think it... I remember last year at one point it was like $60,000. I think right now it's at 28 and dropping. They predicting over the next 24 hours it could drop to like 26 or 25,000.
That's crazy for what it was at.
That's insanely crazy. People were predicting, like before all this COVID-19 thing and everything, they were predicting that Bitcoin would hit 100,000, 150, maybe, you know what I mean, just keep climbing. They had like 5-year forecasts of it. And I wonder now, I mean, if it crashes, I mean, people are going to lose so much money. That's insane.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is crazy because what they said, like, and I don't understand it either, like how it goes per coin or any of that stuff. I just know.
Well, there's only so many coins they put into circulation too, right?
Right, I believe so. And like once they're all bought, they're all bought. Like I don't think like you can do much about it after that. Like once it's bought, it's bought. You can only buy it if someone wants to sell it.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yeah, like once you hit a certain amount, that's it. And then like they're gone, they're gone.
They've only made so many of them, right?
Yeah, and I don't know how many they have, but I would imagine it's probably a lot. Because, I mean, think about it. Like, people trade, you literally are trading, like, cryptocurrency like it's stock.
Yeah.
There was one, actually, I don't know if you're familiar with the rappers, Bobby Shmurda and Rowdy Rebel. They just got out of jail.
Absolutely not.
So speaking of a good stand-up guy, right? They all got picked up in a sweep, and they were just starting to blow up. Bobby had just got a big record deal from Def Jam, and Def Jam wouldn't help him out with lawyers or anything once this happened. Like, they told him, like, listen, you help them with the defense team, you're going to be their co-defendants. But, so he got offered 4 years in jail, right?
Yeah.
And there was like 12 of them that got picked up in the sweep. Well, 2 of them got over 150 years. But Bobby and Rowdy's charges weren't as bad as everyone else's. There was a couple other guys who got like 2 and 5 years, but there was a few that got a lot. So Bobby and Rowdy are really tight. Like they put out albums together. They were the ones that were blowing up.
Yeah.
They offered Bobby 4 years and Rowdy 12, and Bobby said, "Listen, I'll take 7. You give him 7." Ain't that something?
That's crazy.
Yeah, he took 3 more years, so his boy would do less time, and then they both got out, and they're on top of the rap game now.
That's
you don't hear that much.
No,
you don't.
I was going to say that's pretty rare that somebody's a stand-up guy like that.
Yeah, actually stood on his head and took his time.
Yeah, absolutely. Help a friend. I mean, how many people would really do something like that?
Yeah, the reason I
think about it in the long.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you wouldn't know many people do that at all.
Exactly.
But
I don't know anybody who would do that.
Reason I bring them up, they're in part of a crypto.
Yeah.
That they're a part of.
Yeah.
It's called Strip Club.
Yep. And
the reason I think it might really actually blow up and work, it's a crypto that it comes with, I don't know, some kind of...
Strip club?
Strip club is the name of it.
Yeah,
like the booby bar.
Exotic dancers? Okay.
But what it is, it's a currency that, and there's already something like 30,000 nightclubs and strip clubs that take it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a currency that you use for when you're out partying at night with your friends. You can use it in the bar, the club, the strip club.
Yeah.
And it seems to be doing pretty well. Like it was really I want to say $2 a coin at one point. It's up there $25 a coin now.
Wow.
And that's just something I thought that was a good idea. Like even as you get older and you stop partying, that next group of college kids is still there. That's something that people really might use all the time.
The world is a different place.
It is.
The world is a different place. It's funny you talk about a guy that did that for his friend with the 3 years and stuff like that. I got a story on the opposite end of the spectrum. I knew a guy, and he was involved with certain things, and he got charged with some things, and he could have got a plea deal. He could have got a plea deal for 10 years, I believe.
Okay.
But his boss guy, the guy he worked for, didn't allow him to do it. Didn't allow him to take the plea. He ended up getting 25 years.
Why wouldn't his boss? Oh, he was going to do it for the other. So basically,
no, he was going to plea out, and they wouldn't let him. His boss wouldn't let him plea out.
What were they pleading out for?
I don't know what the charges were, but
were they co-defendants? Is that what it was? Like he was trying to take the time for the other guy?
Yeah, co-defendants. Yeah, but he could have.
Wow.
But he could have did 10 years instead. He did I don't know. He got 25 or 30 years, something like that. Something crazy like that. But yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, that really is.
So your
crazy.
friend doing that's not your friend, right? Just the guy you heard.
No, I don't know him. They're pretty big name rappers though. Now they're on top of the rap game.
That's pretty damn solid that he would do that for his friend.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
That's pretty damn solid. I want to get out to something else here. Did you hear about them sending the illegal immigrants?
Dude, this absolutely sent me through the roof today.
Pallets of baby formula.
We got people in our country driving 8 goddamn hours to get formula.
They sent them pallets, and there was a guy. There was a security guard at one of the places. I think it's in Texas or Silla, Texas. Where they're holding people. And this guy's a security guard there. He has kids and stuff, and he said he couldn't believe it that his family's struggling to find baby formula.
Yeah,
they're unloading pallets and pallets of baby formula for illegal immigrants.
Like right now,
I mean, I get it. If you got the people locked up, whatever, and they got kids there, you got to feed them. I get that. I understand that.
Shouldn't be sending them pallets though.
Well, not when there's a shortage.
Yeah, no.
Not when there's a shortage. I mean,
and you know what the fucked up thing is? That us taxpayers are probably getting billed at $40 a fucking can for it.
Who do you think paid for it?
That's what I mean.
Who do you think paid for it?
Right now, CVS, Walgreens, I think they said Target and Walmart.
Yeah.
They all have I want to say a 1 can maximum right now. You can only buy 1 can.
What if you got 4 or 5 kids?
Oh, I guess you'd have to go every day and hope they have it. I don't know, but I get
why is baby formula I don't get it. Why is there a shortage of it? They didn't make enough? What is it?
That's what I was wondering. Maybe we can actually look into that.
Why is there a shortage of baby formula?
I was wondering that.
Seriously.
And the only thing I could think of was, what is it made overseas? Are we having problems getting it here?
Why would we make baby formula overseas?
Why
would we do anything overseas?
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why it would take, unless there's some
Why would we not just do it ourselves? I don't understand that either. I mean, I'll never get that either. But yeah, so they're just sending pallets and pallets of baby formula to illegal immigrants, while American mothers with their children can't get it. You know what I mean? There's not a supply of it to go in. I mean, and it's funny because I was in the grocery store yesterday, right?
Yeah.
And for the hell of it, I just let me store it on a baby aisle, baby formula aisle. And sure as shit, it was empty. It was bare. It was bare. There was nothing there. I was like, wow, this is real.
Yeah.
I mean, it's real because obviously, but to see it with your own eyes. And it's true, when you go in the grocery stores now, they're out of it a lot of things. Now I'm not just talking about baby formula; they're out of a lot of things. They're just not getting things anymore.
Yeah, no, they're really not. And it's crazy, too, because they had people, I was literally watching them on the news yesterday. That was where I saw that woman who drove 8 hours. And you can't find it anywhere. And they were also saying, you know, you got kids who need like the special ones for like allergies and stuff.
Yeah.
Forget even trying to find those.
So
like
those kids?
That I was asking myself the same thing. So basically, you got these poor kids like starving.
You know what's funny? Hello, Sarah. How are you?
Oh, that's Steven.
No, Sarah.
Sarah. Oh, Sarah's here too. Hey, Sarah. Hey, Steven.
I already said hi to Steven.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But
no, I was too busy yapping.
It's funny because a friend of mine posted something on social media the other day, and it was from like the 50s or 60s. And,
okay.
It was a sheet, and it was from Gerber. That was how to make your own baby formula. It was
wow.
It's like you could make it at home. But you know, if that was good in the 50s and 60s,
yeah, I don't know.
People obviously turned out okay. You know,
yeah.
People can make their own, but you know, big corporations don't want you doing that because they don't make no money off that if you're sitting there making it at home. You know. But people should look into that. You know, if you have a child or something, you should look into that. And it's Gerber.
Yeah.
Gerber put it out there, and you probably could find it if you search the internet.
It might actually be more simple than you think.
Yeah, and if you need, well, it was pretty simple. The whole thing was right there. I read what was in it. I can't find what it was. Actually, let me try to look for it. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah, I was just trying to find out why baby formula is so hard to get right now, and I'm not getting the best service right now.
I'll try to find it right here, and see.
We probably got our broadcast hogging all the internet space, and I'm also not using the greatest device. But yeah, when I saw that today, you told me about it, and then I went to the news and saw it right away. They're just dropping it off by the pallet.
Okay, I'm sorry, from 1960. Here it is right here.
Oh yeah, look at this. Let's see if we can
read that off what the ingredients are and stuff.
Your baby's formula thermal heating method with slow cooling. 13. Hang on, what we got? 13-ounce PET evaporated milk. 20 ounces of water, 2 level tablespoons, and then it says caro. Maybe that's another language.
No, it's in English. I don't know what caro is. Let me see.
Oh, carbohydrate or something. It's something that's short for it.
2 levels of Avazone. Pour 4 ounces into each of 6 bottles. Feed the child every 3 to 4 hours or on demand. Water at least twice a day. Okay, so see, you could actually.
Let me see that real quick.
You could actually make you could actually make it yourself.
I don't know if you guys can see this. Maybe. Oh no, it's not the greatest.
You can't see it. No.
Maybe if you get a chance. Oh, you can kind of see it right there. That's what it is. If you guys want to go online and find that, he found it pretty quick. It popped right. What'd you type in? Like homemade baby formula?
Yeah, Gerber.
Okay. Yeah, and it just blew my mind that like we just give it's again like. People in our country, they're not getting taken care of, but everybody just strolling over the border, just piling on in. They're getting everything they need, a new place to live.
It's you know, another thing too. Did you see that Congress gave Ukraine $40 billion more?
Oh yeah, that bank. They just they've given them a blank check at this point. Anytime, and that's great.
It's an aid to Ukraine, obviously, right? But let me tell you something right now. Make no mistake about it, okay? That money is going to the military-industrial complex, okay? They should have just signed a check to Halliburton. They're going to make all the weapons to send over there.
Yeah.
40, believe me, these are people helping their friends again. That money's going right to the industrial complex. You want to bet?
Oh, more than likely it probably is.
And now we're heading for a serious recession here. The way things are going, just the signs are all there. Look at Bitcoin's crashing. The stock market is terrible.
And everything's up like 30% at least in the stores.
I watched a guy on TV. He said, you know what? I was going to retire in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, you probably can't now.
401k's taking a beating.
Yeah, I know.
You better look into that.
I just did. It hasn't gone up or down at all.
But it's going to take a beating.
Yeah, we watch it all the time. We've looked at it a few times in the last few days. It's still the same.
Yeah, it's insane, brother. It's insane, and it's not getting better. And anytime
I know ours isn't in the stock market either, though. We just have.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So Bitcoin's bad, whatever. Inflation is through the roof. It's insane. We've already given, I forget how many billions to Ukraine. I get it.
I think the last time we gave them just like 300 billion.
How
something
can we,
alone.
as the American people, sit back and allow $40 billion more to be sent over there? We are in so much trouble here.
Yeah.
When do they say, let's worry about us? Because this country is in trouble.
Well, we had a president that worried about us.
Yeah, I'm not even saying that, but this isn't ridiculous. And we're going to pay for it. But that's
right.
our money. That
$40
billion is our money.
The money's it's going to be made up somewhere.
It's our money.
Like that was like when everybody was started getting
people
their.
Need to remind these people they work for us.
That was like when everybody started getting their stimulus. Everybody, we got free. Listen, you didn't get free money. You're going to pay for it somewhere.
I said that yesterday.
Yeah, if you're not going to pay it back out of your taxes, where do you think it's going to go? And now look at it. Yeah, 30-40% everything you buy in the grocery store. Yeah,
inflation. It's ridiculous. But hey, what are you going to do? It's
just roll with the punches, I guess.
Roll with the punches and keep paying. Just shut up and be quiet about it. You know what? You got to be a critical thinker in this world. You know what I mean? You can't just be a sheep and sit back.
If you think a lot too, it'll drive you nuts.
And say, well, that's the way it's got to be. No, that's not the way it's got to be.
If you think about it too much, it'll drive you nuts.
I don't roll that way.
But yeah,
I'm a different type. I don't roll.
They don't make them like they used to.
I know. I've never been one to just listen and fill up those.
No, I know you haven't.
I have to know why. Why do I have to do that?
No. I'd like to see like a breakdown of everything that they're spending our money on over in Ukraine. Yeah, I know you never would, but
could a million years see that? In a million years see that.
Yeah, absolutely unreal. But yeah, anytime, what's his name? I mean, he's a nice guy. He's a great guy. He seems, what's his name? Pazetsky. I forget his name, the leader of Ukraine. Once you say it all. Zelensky.
He's a clown. He's a comedian. He's a clown. He's a puppet.
Like, he looks like at least he's standing there and fighting. But every time he puts on his little suit and he clicks his heels, he's like, hey, Mr. President. It's like just another $500 million out the window.
I saw a funny meme. And it was someone imposed Zelensky's face on a stripper's body on a pole. And Biden's there throwing dollar bills at him.
Make it rain.
It was the funniest thing I ever saw. Hello, Nicky.
Oh, Nicola's in the room. Hi, Nicky.
Did you guys get to the bottom of why the kid's smarter?
It's probably her.
It is, definitely. Yeah, I told you that yesterday. Yeah. I agree with her on that one.
Yeah. Don't agree with her too much.
Why?
I don't want to hear it when I get home. What was it? Zelensky.
Oh
yeah, he's doing the pole dance.
Getting that money, buddy. But here's the thing too. This is what again they never show you or talk about, but it's fact. All the stuff they're trying to get in there. Why do you think Russia's? They're like, Russia's bombing the civilians and the railroads. No, he's bombing it because they're trying to get stuff in there.
Oh yeah,
get there. That's what he's doing. What the hell do you think it is?
Yeah, like he's not gonna just give them an open pathway.
No,
like here's your stuff to help. Yeah, here you go. Get it right now.
What do you think is gonna happen? But like I told you before.
That happens anytime there's war. They're not gonna let you get your airdrops and all that.
Exactly. And it's and now they're saying Finland and Sweden might join NATO too. So it's gonna get ugly over there, boy.
Yeah, it's gonna cause World War III.
I think that's what they want personally.
Yeah, probably won't even get to the next presidential election. We'll probably be wiped off the map by then.
Yeah, to me, because let's be honest here. Let's call it like we see it. Exactly what it is. We're fighting a proxy war right now. Okay, Ukraine is fighting for us because we're in NATO and we can't. We're arming them to fight what we think.
Yeah, basically.
What they think is the enemy.
Yeah,
it's exactly. It's the same.
That's a really good point.
We did it to them in Afghanistan. They did it to us in Vietnam. It's the same. It's a proxy war. This is going back to the Cold War, my friend. And listen to me. I'm not big on poking on nuclear power. Call me crazy, but I'm not looking to start trouble with a guy sitting on nukes.
No, and
it seems like he might be willing to use them.
And his best friend over there in China saying they're his best friend.
Oh,
if those two teams, if they teamed up, we'd be totally fucked.
Oh, India too.
That's what they
India got 1 billion people.
Oh yeah, they're like falling off into the ocean over there.
But I thought India and China weren't the best of buddies because of the whole Tibet thing.
I don't know, but I'm sure if it made sense for them to go to war and they were going to get something out of it.
And let's call it like we see it because you don't hear about it anymore. Those sanctions did absolutely nothing to Russia. Not a damn thing.
He laughed their little slap on the wrist.
He laughed at those things.
Oh my God!
They didn't do nothing.
That's all that was. It was a slap on the wrest. Please stop.
It wasn't even a slap on the wrist.
Vladimir, please, Vladimir.
In 2014, he did the same thing when he annexed Crimea. It's done nothing. He doesn't give a shit about what the United States does with their sanctions or Britain and
He's still making his billion a day.
But believe me when I tell you. Okay, there's a reason why we don't want him taking Ukraine. Okay, there's reasons why. Number one is the corruption there because the world will find out what's really been going on over there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? from Biden's kid making $50,000 a month. It's a slew of infested corruption, and all that sending that $40 billion over there. You know where that money's gonna go?
Where do you think?
It's either gonna go to the industrial medical complex here, or it's gonna go to the oligarchs in Ukraine. The guys that run the country.
That could be something too. Like we could, you know,
it's so corrupt.
There's like a whole backdoor deal set up where they're backfunneling some of it to us for shit.
It's insane, brother. It's insane.
Yeah, it really is.
What are you gonna do? It's just the way of the world right now.
We'll worry about that and just let $250,000 a month come over our other border.
Yeah, well, you said it better than anybody else.
Yeah, unreal. What else we got on the list for today?
Well, that's the Bitcoin was $800 billion.
I
can't believe it.
I know. So we haven't really done much about sports in the last couple days.
Rangers stayed alive last night.
Rangers stayed alive, and the Celtics blew a 14-point lead with.
Yeah, that was tough. Oh boy.
Are you kidding me?
That was tough.
I knew you'd be happy about the Rangers though.
And Crosby got hurt.
Sid the kid, he's not really a kid anymore.
Crosby got hurt. Trouba, it was a clean hit. He drilled him, upper body injury.
How's it looking for him to play again?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. But I'll tell you what, the Rangers are getting some guys back that were out. One guy I think might come back. This could, without Crosby, if the Rangers, let me tell you something right now. If the Rangers go to Pittsburgh in Game 6 and tie this thing up, Rangers will win the series.
Yeah, see, the Celtics have a big. I mean, they did already go down there and win in Milwaukee. Game 6 is in Milwaukee. Yeah. They're going in.
And Smart don't look too healthy.
Smart don't look too good.
Grabbing that leg, man.
Milwaukee is going to be damn hard to beat.
Yeah.
Very hard to beat.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to be real tough to beat. The Greek Freak. And let's not forget, too, Portis played a good, he had a big shot going down that stretch, too, and they overtook the Celtics for the lead.
Yeah.
But let's not forget, too, Milwaukee's doing this without Chris Middleton.
Yeah, they are, too. That was one thing.
He's the third guy there. He's the third guy to keep that thing going, Yeah. But I think the Celtics pull it out. I still do.
Yeah, I said before I thought the series was going to go 7.
Big Al is playing like he's 25, not 35.
Big Al, baby. I love it.
I got you that jersey.
I was going to say I'm going to have to wear my Horford jersey.
I got you that jersey, too.
I've worn every game that they've won this series. I was wearing the jersey.
And you didn't wear it yesterday, did you?
I didn't wear it yesterday. It was in the wall. It was actually hanging up drying.
You son of a gun.
I know, huh? I'll make sure it's crisp and ready to go for the next 2.
You really? So you jinxed it.
Yeah, now that it's actually, I wasn't even really thinking about it, but thinking about it now, yeah, both games they've won, I've been wearing the jersey.
You son of a gun.
Let's see what the other finals are at, other series are at.
You son of a gun.
I know, Golden State was up 3-1, I believe. Did they play last night or did they play tonight? All right, so the Heat got a 3-2 lead. Everybody's excited, like, oh, Harden's back. He dropped like a huge game the other night. I don't care. He's still Harden. He doesn't. He's gonna choke. It's the playoffs.
Golden State's up 3 games to 2.
Okay, so
I think he's got beat 134-95 yesterday.
Yeah, I see that.
Let me guess. I'm gonna guess. John Morant must have had 38 points. Let's see.
Yeah, I bet you Curry had a really.
Let's see what he had.
What do we got here?
No, he doesn't play in that team, does he? John Morant doesn't play here, does he? For the Grizzlies.
Where? Yeah, Morant plays for the Grizzlies.
He didn't even play.
Oh, that's right. I want to say he has been hurt.
He didn't even play, and they beat him like that. And it's not one guy. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys in double digits. That's how you do it.
Yeah, Curry had 25. Draymond had 22. Andrew Wiggins. I hated Andrew Wiggins because he went to North Carolina.
No scores. I got
right
it here. Thompson had 19. Lee had 10.
I'm right here.
Kuminga had 17.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking at their minutes.
14.
Yep. I'm sorry. It's their minutes they have first. Now I see it. Yep. Curry did have a bad game.
Nobody scored. Nobody scored. Wiggins had 5 points.
Yeah, he had 19 minutes. See,
number 1 overall pick. That
was right here.
That was a terrible number 1 overall pick.
He was. I still think he's good. I mean, there wasn't that much in that draft that year, though.
What?
That year then Wiggins came out. It was, I forget who number 2 was. There was 2 really good picks.
Philadelphia's down 2 games to 3. So who the hell's talking about that they're doing great?
Harding. I want to say it was game 5.
I'll tell you right.
They just came. Were they down 3-1? Harden had a huge game.
They got beat 120-85.
Okay, so it was game 4. Harden had a huge game.
116-108.
Everybody on ESPN was like, Harden's back. And Stephen A. Smith was like, I don't want to hear that.
See, they beat him in that game. But also in that game, Jimmy Butler had 40 points.
Oh, Butler's an animal.
Okay. All right, so Harden had 31 points. Huge game. He's back. What the hell's that?
Yeah, I don't know. They were certainly pumped up.
That guy should score 30 points in his sleep, right?
Yeah, he should. Stephen A. Smith was like, I don't want to hear that he's back. I don't want to hear about it until they win a game 7.
He's a big Knicks guy.
Yeah.
Big
Stephen A., yeah.
Big Knicks guy. Big New York guy. Like, he's a Giant fan and he's a Jet fan. Like, I think he's a Giant fan, but he likes the Jets too. He likes New York. And believe me, I know. If you're a New Yorker, you like pretty much all New York.
Speaking of New York, we can mention how damn good your New York Yankees are doing right now.
They're playing great ball.
See, Glaber had all 5 RBIs yesterday. He had a hell of a game.
Yeah.
I was watching the game.
And their pitching looks good.
Yeah.
It's like holding up. It looks solid. Yeah. It's not even Cole. Cole don't even look that good.
Yeah. I had the Yankees game on yesterday on MLB Network while I was doing some work, working from home.
Yeah.
And the home run Torres hit yesterday, he absolutely demolished that ball.
I saw him get his, the 5th RBI when LeMahieu scored.
Yeah.
From second, which he just beat that tag too.
Yeah.
He just beat that tag. I tell you, Toronto, I don't know, man. They got all this talent, but I don't know, man. They can't put it together, it seems.
Yeah, so it looks Andrew Wiggins. I wanted to check this out. I know this wasn't the strongest draft. He was the number 1 pick.
I know that.
Oh, that's right.
But he got traded right away for Kevin Love. He got traded for Kevin Love.
Yeah, no, he played in
1 year in Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then they traded him for Kevin Love.
So it was Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Parker, Joel Embiid. Yeah, that was a bad number 1.
Jabari Parker, he was with the Celtics not too long ago.
Yeah, Jabari, he went to Duke, man. He was nasty at Duke.
Yeah, but he never put it together, right?
Oh, he was doing damn good when he first came into the league.
No, I'm talking about the Celtics had him like last year and a little bit this
year.
Oh,
maybe he wasn't doing good then, but his first couple of years in the league, he was real good.
He's better than Wiggins, right?
Yeah, they were back and forth. Wiggins Wiggins did all right his first year. He's been in Golden. So Wiggins has been in Golden State for a few years now, and he helped out with the last championship they won. He did. He did.
I don't think he was there then.
He's been with Golden State ever since Cleveland traded him.
No. He went to Minnesota. What are you talking about?
Oh, that's right. He did go to Minnesota. He did play in one of the NBA Finals, though. I know he did.
I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I really don't think he did. I'm going to tell you, I don't think he did. I'm going to tell you right now. Yeah, until 2020 he was with Minnesota. He never played for a championship. He wasn't there. He was in Minnesota until 2020. Yeah, he never played for a championship. He was never in the finals. Then
I'm thinking of someone else.
No, you're thinking of.
But maybe it was. No, it wasn't Durant. I fucking hate Kevin Durant. I know who he is. And maybe he had a decent playoff series while he was in Minnesota then, because I remember him having a really good playoff series. That actually was a really good draft class, though. Where's the rest of it?
Other than him.
Yeah, he's not that bad.
He's not that good either.
No, he's not. He's certainly not a number 1 pick, especially when you see Parker and Embiid went after him.
Well, think about this. Markel Fultz was a number 1 pick, too. Talk about bust.
Yeah, so it was Wiggins and
that
was Marcus Smart's year.
Marcus Smart's better.
Julius Randle.
Marcus Smart, Julius Randle. These guys
Nikola Jokic. He's won the MVP the last 2 years.
You just named 4 guys that are way better than Andrew Wiggins.
It's crazy how it works out like that, though, because Wiggins, if you remember,
Wiggins, he's Canadian.
He came straight out of high school. He didn't play college.
High school in Canada.
Yeah, he did. He was Canadian.
And he was a number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Who was he playing against? Eskimos?
Yeah, I don't know.
Come on. You know what? No. And look at, they had back-to-back, right? Look, the year before, they took another Canadian with a number 1 overall pick. And he was a bigger bust.
So that would have been
213 or 215.
So either 13 or 15?
Yeah. I can't remember his name, but he was a Canadian too, and Cleveland took him.
Yeah, I want to say Wiggins was the last year that they were able to come out of high school. Because remember, it changed to that.
You got to play 1 year.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Andrew Bennett from Canada was the number 1 overall pick.
He went to Cleveland too, right?
Cleveland, yeah. Another bust.
Oh my God, nobody could understand. Hold on, yeah. Where do you see that draft class? He should have been. Yeah, no.
Norlands Nola.
Yeah, Oladipo.
C.J. McCollum.
Yeah, this wasn't really the greatest draft, though.
Giannis at number 15, right there.
Yep. So wow, he went. I thought he would have been a better pick than that.
Back-to-back number 1 picks.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
In 13 and 14, they left with Andrew Bennett.
Oh, Canada.
And Andrew Wiggins from Canada. And they could have had Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, and they could have had Jokic too. Boy.
Yeah. Even Embiid too.
You're glad. You better be glad that LeBron came back and you won 1 championship.
Yeah, I know, huh?
You better be glad.
No, they won 2. Didn't they win 2?
They won 1 and lost 1.
Won 1, lost 1.
They won 1 and lost 1. Golden State, they beat them and they lost to them.
I thought he went to the finals every year.
He went to the finals. He didn't win it.
Let's see. Oh yeah, he was just 1 in Cleveland. So what he won? 2 in Miami. What's he got now? 5 or 4? I know. And he lost. Was it the first year in Cleveland?
Second year in Cleveland, he lost.
Yeah. I thought they lost the first year and then won it the second year. Mm-hmm. Because Golden State had Durant when they lost. When Cleveland won.
They got 1 championship, 2016. That's it. That's all they got. Oh, now, had they taken the Greek Freak or Jokic, either really one of those guys,
4. Wow.
even either one of those guys, if they would have took him over Bennett or Wiggins with LeBron, now they went to 2.
Yeah, they wouldn't have had to trade LeBron. They would have been able to put a fucking competitive team out there
without getting LeBron back and being at his mercy.
I was actually really happy that LeBron went back to Cleveland. I'd like to see him end his career there too.
Yeah, well, what do you mean?
As long as he stops talking politics.
You'd like to see him end his career.
Yeah, I would like to see him play. You know how like Albert Pujols signed with St. Louis this year to end his career there. I'd like to see LeBron play his last year there.
I think the Cleveland fans are done with him.
Like Griffey went back to Seattle.
There'll be a riot. He burned him twice.
I don't think they would. I think they expected him the second time though. I think they expected that.
They're happy because they got a championship. How about that? The guy used you like a $2. I don't know what he was.
That's the whole league though. Any player will do that now.
I tell you who don't do that. Boston Celtics don't do that.
Yeah, Boston Celtics haven't really made any big moves in quite a while.
They don't have to. They draft great.
Yeah, but look at. I mean, they still need
that. They find gems undrafted in the second round.
Yeah, yes, they have Tatum, but they need like a.
Jalen Brown's not the guy. They need
a Giannis or a Jimmy Butler. They need somebody like that. They need
a number 2 guy, absolutely. Because Brown frustrates you. Because Jalen Brown is so talented, you can see it. But how many times does he go to dunk and miss? Like, it's constant with him. Or he tries to finger roll it and misses.
I noticed that with him.
He tries to fancy it up. Like, dude, just do it.
Most famous missed finger roll?
What?
Patrick Ewing. All he had to do was dunk it, and they would have fucking advanced. Remember?
No.
In the playoffs?
Against who?
The buzzer beater? Oh, man, we got
Miami Heat.
I think it was Miami Heat. All he had to do was dunk it.
Was that the series Grandmama had the 4-point play? He got fouled shooting a 3?
I think it was.
Grandmama, Larry Johnson.
I guarantee you, when you put it in, it's one of the first things that pops up.
I think it was against the Heat. Because their battles were the Bulls early and then the Heat.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Let's see. Patrick
Ewing.
Missed layup, game 7. It was...
Miami Heat.
It was Miami, right?
Let me see. Yeah, it's the Heat. New York.
Or was it the Pacers?
Yeah, it might have been the Pacers. Yeah, I think it is the Pacers. I can see Reggie Miller's.
Yeah, look, he all he's got to do is dunk this dude, and they win Game 7. That's it.
Wow.
Larry Brown was the coach. Remember that? Yep. Here we go. Watch.
Let's see.
Yep. Rick Smith. Here we go. All he's got to do is dunk this.
Yeah. Wow. Huh.
And that cost him Game 7.
How don't I remember that? I wasn't paying attention.
I remember the Knicks when I was younger having some serious. I'm actually. Oh, they always had Jordan in their way. That's why they never won.
And then they had Shaq and Penny.
And then they had
Lonzo and they ran into some.
Dude, remember those? They did have some great series with
the Heat really never did none either.
No. They had some really good series with the Pacers. Now that I see that,
Reggie killed them, man.
Oh yeah.
Reggie, I hated Reggie.
Reggie suffocated the Garden.
He did that to Spike Lee.
Yeah, I remember. But yeah, it was Rick Smith's, Doc Rivers. I want to say was on one of those Pacers teams.
The funniest interview I think I've ever seen. Right?
Oh yeah.
He's like Dutch.
Yeah, he is.
So they give him an interview and he said something. They asked him some question. He goes, "I'm from Dutch."
From Dutch.
He said, "I'm from Dutch." I'm from Dutch. That's what he said. I am Dutch. He said,
"Yeah, no, Dutch. I got it after you said that for a second. I was like, oh man, I'm from Dutch."
I'm from Dutch.
But yeah, man.
Dutch was a country.
Those Knicks teams were really good. They had Charles Oakley, John Starks, Patrick Ewing. There was a couple others too. Anthony Mason, dude, that
tough
guy. You want to talk about tough fucking guy?
Oh
yeah, Charles Oakley.
Oaktown and him. How tough were they?
Dude, you want to talk about a guy with some cojones right there?
Yeah,
damn good.
Then they had Heisman Trophy winner Charlie Ward.
Yep.
Charlie Ward, Allen Houston.
So, Allen Houston.
Starks dunked on Jordan. Hey, Starks dunked on Jordan, and he never got lived down for that. Jordan, every time he got a chance to abuse him, he did it.
Oh, yeah.
Because he posterized Jordan. I'll never forget that. John Stark, they went to the finals that year against the Rockets.
Yeah, they did.
John Starks made maybe 2 of those 3-pointers that he kept missing.
They'd have won.
They might have won. But I don't know. Those Rocket teams were tough. 94, 95.
So what do we got tonight? You think the Heat close it out tonight over the Sixers? You think Philly forces Game 7?
No Embiid, right?
No, I think Embiid's actually back.
If Embiid's back and he's healthy, they could force
it. But I think Embiid was back last night too, or whatever, 2 nights ago.
They could force a Game 7.
They could. And then we got Mavericks Suns. You think them? Oh wow, the Suns are down 3-2. Oh no, Phoenix is up 3-2. I think
Phoenix is gonna win. I told you Phoenix won it all.
Phoenix. I still think the Warriors are going to make the NBA. Yeah, I like this.
Warriors are going to get past Memphis. They're down 3-2.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They're up 3-2.
I just looked at it and said they were down 3-2.
No, they've been up the whole series.
Yeah, well,
dude, this Warriors team is playing pretty well.
They're not beating Phoenix.
Except for last night.
They're not beating Phoenix.
We'll see. That was my pick. I still said they would play the Celtics. I'm not going to change my pick there.
They're not beating Phoenix.
I'm still going to go Celtics all the way till they're out.
Suns should have won it last year and they didn't. Believe me, they're on a mission.
Yeah,
they are good. They're deep. They are good.
As my wife knows, I say, Big Jan, man. Big Jan's hard to deal with.
Who? Not the Temple?
Giannis.
Yeah. He misses a lot of easy shots, too.
He does.
Misses a lot of easy shots.
So did Patrick Ewing, though.
I don't know if you've watched this Celtics series. He ain't dominating the Celtics at all.
No, he's not.
Horford's giving him all he can handle.
Yeah, he is. That's Big Al, baby.
At 36 years old.
Fucking Al.
At 36 years old, he's giving him all he can handle.
Love it, Big Al. Get him, Big Al.
Yeah, he's giving him all he can handle.
Look at that. Game's not even until tomorrow, and I'm fired up.
You see that Brooks Lopez? He looks like a bird.
Dude, they're both fugly looking.
He got like beady eyes and his beak. His beak. He looks like a bird. I want to see him start quacking. Looks like a bird.
Oh man! All right, man.
So tomorrow I think. I tell you what, if Crosby's not there, I think the Rangers tie it and the Rangers take this series. That's what I'm hoping for.
I hope so for you.
They gotta. I'll tell you. Oh, before I forget too. 20 seconds into the game last night.
Yeah.
Rangers game.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh got a 2-man advantage. They called double penalties. Dude, the refs are terrible in this. Watch some of these. The Rangers are getting screwed by the refs.
One more thing before we go here.
The whole NHL playoffs, the refs are terrible.
I don't know if you saw this last night. Yeah, you've been saying that. I don't know if you saw this last night. I've seen some awful umpire calls in baseball so far this year.
You talking about the Yankee game where they threw out the
No, where they threw out Cora last night out of the Red Sox game?
I wasn't watching that.
Dude, I hate Alex Cora. I hope he gets fired.
I know, you don't like him.
I can't fucking stand him. He shouldn't be allowed to step foot in the dugout again.
I'll say one thing. Consistently, and you're a big Sox fan. You cannot.
I don't watch him like I used to because of Cora.
How about that poor bastard that they let him manage for 1 year and then Cora came back?
Yeah, I know.
I would have spit at them.
But last night, dude, it was a tie game. Red Sox had the bases loaded.
Where did that guy go? Did they retain him?
I don't even remember who it was.
Did they retain him at least?
Maybe give him a little cushy front office job or something.
That was a total gaffe, bro.
He probably knew
he was coming back the whole time.
Yeah.
He must have known.
They knew.
He must have known. You're just going to hold his But look what happens.
So last night,
Cora
right?
comes back and look at them now. They're in the basement.
Yeah. Well, they did all right last year, didn't they?
Yeah, they did okay. Yeah, they did decent last year. But this year, I don't know.
Yeah, even last year, I didn't watch. I
didn't even know you guys signed James Paxton, that bum, the big maple. Now he's got to have surgery again?
The big doofus.
I can't believe the Yankees... Luckily, the kid Sheffield that the Yankees traded, Justice Sheffield, the lefty pitcher, he's not really that good, thank God, because he was a big prospect for us. We got him from Cleveland.
I like that dirty water too, Sarah.
But luckily that Justice Sheffield didn't turn out to be much, because James Paxton is garbage.
Yeah. What I was going to say, though, Cora got tossed last night, and so did whoever was batting.
You know why?
Dude, strike 3, literally... was in the dirt, and the guy puts his, and the umpire waited about 5 seconds, and he and you even heard the crowd. They're on the road, the gasp from and it was like, are you serious?
Well, the one thing about umpiring, though, as much as you complain about it, it's human error. I get it.
Are you the one who told me you'd like him to do the electronic thing?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I thought so.
Absolutely. They couldn't be more. But then you made a good point, though. You get these guys and these gangsters to find a way to fix it.
Oh yeah, they'll be.
Seriously.
Hey, cover the spread. I know. I'm in on the strike zone tonight.
But I think a lot of the things in Boston right now, it's frustration. They're playing so bad, it's frustration.
Yeah.
It's gonna boil over.
Yeah, I mean, I hear him on the radio yesterday talking about trading Bogarts. It's like, come on, like.
Well, then once they sign Trevor Story, what are you going to do?
Yeah, but Story can play second and third.
Yeah, but I think they already gave Bogarts a big contract once.
Yeah, he's worth it though. The guy, I mean, he's not. He wants
31 years old now.
Yeah, so, dude, he wants like $20 million a season. Look at what everybody else who gets $20 million a season gets. Yeah, they were saying on the radio yesterday. He's like willing to take like 8 years at 161 or something like that. It's like just over $20 million a season. He's damn good, man. He's
a good, very good player.
It's just not just because like if you're gonna get something for him, I want to say he gets like 17 or 18 million a season.
This says his contract demands are way too much for the Red Sox. So I don't know if you hear that.
We'll see about that. I'm going on what they were saying on EEI yesterday.
I'll tell you now. Bogarts wants to be paid in the same as Lindor and Seager, 33 to 36 million per year. So yeah, no, he ain't taking 20 million, brother. I don't know if you heard that.
Well, anyway, I'd give him the 30, man. I would. Compared to what most players are getting, 25, 30 million a season for.
31 years old too. You're gonna give him a 7-year deal at that kind of money at 31 years old?
Yeah, who cares? Trade him halfway through it.
But those contracts aren't really good tradable. They're not really tradable.
It's all right. He's like, he's played his whole career.
Listen,
I don't want to see him trade him.
I'll tell you right now. Listen to me. I mean,
there's so many guys.
Just listen to me.
I'm listening.
Listen to me very clearly.
I'm listening.
Did you love Mookie Betts?
I hated Mookie Betts.
Well, no, that's you personally. Okay, fine. You can say that.
I personally wanted them to trade him.
But 99.9% of Boston Red Sox fans love Mookie Betts. Okay, if they didn't pay Mookie Betts, there's no way in hell.
I think Mookie got too much money. I don't think he's worth what he wanted.
Bogarts that kind of money because Betts is way better.
But see, I don't think Betts is worth $40 million a season. I think Bogarts is worth $20 million a season.
Really?
Yeah, no, I hate Mookie Betts.
Well, how about this? Betts can play every outfield position. Betts can play every infield position.
I know he can.
Okay, so he's way more valuable than anybody.
I can't stand him.
If they didn't pay him, they're not paying Bogarts. I hate to tell you that.
I was wishing for them to trade Bogart for.
That's why they signed Story because they knew they weren't paying him. Don't be surprised if Bogarts get dealt at the deadline. Just watch.
I know he probably will because that's just what the Red Sox do. They're fucking boneheads.
If they were smart, they'll try to get rid of Sale too. Get rid of that money.
Yeah. See.
It's obviously got to be rebuilt, bro.
What I would.
You got to get good prospects back. It's got to be rebuilt.
You ain't gonna get prospects for Sale. You're gonna eat most of that contract and maybe get somebody who plays every day.
No, you think that. You think that, right? But what they get? They got prospects for fucking Price, didn't they?
And look what David Price did. I was a huge advocate for David Price. I love David Price.
He is a boss. He had one good year for you guys.
He did. Yeah, and he pulled it. He wouldn't have that ring without him. He was good. I want to say it was his first year. He did have one good year.
And his attitude was shit.
Yeah, I'm a huge David Price fan.
Rest in peace, Jerry Remy. The guy had a fucking beef with Jerry Remy of all people.
Yeah, I remember that.
Of all people. But anyways.
You'll probably be surprised I say this, too.
Don't be shocked for a left-handed pitcher that some team, there's a playoff contending team like the Dodgers.
They're saying they've already.
Or the Padres or something. And
St. Louis.
They'll make a deal for Sale. Don't be surprised.
I thought you were talking about I'm not going to be. I never get surprised.
They'll get something for him.
But Bogarts, I think he'll wind up going to St. Louis. St. Louis already, I guess they said they are already in talks. St. Louis has a big.
That's what I'm saying, Nicky. I know you love the guy. That's why I don't get too attached to anybody. Like the whole Judge thing. If he goes, he goes, dude. They offered him a very.
Yeah, we can. That can be our first rebuilding piece there. We'll take Judge.
They've offered him a huge. You get another guy, 31 years old.
Who cares? Judge.
He's gonna be 31 by the time next year comes around.
Is he that old?
He didn't come up till he's 25, brother.
Wow, that's crazy.
He didn't come up till he's 25, brother.
That's crazy.
And he's 6'7", and he's never played a full season.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So you're going to be paying this guy. Think about this right now. If someone signs Judge, this is why the Yankees won't do it.
See, that's why I'd never be a general manager. Listen, I'd write people checks for the guys I like.
This is why. Because a year or two down the road, Aaron Judge is going to be like Giancarlo Stanton. Can't play the field no more. It's too big, too injured.
No, and that's actually
nothing but a DH.
So I tell you this, or I told you this the other day.
You're going to pay a guy $30, $40 million to be a DH.
I told you this the other day. He will be the DH, but in the National League, batting right after Bryce Harper in Philadelphia.
Aaron Judge?
Yep.
No, I think he's going to be the Mets.
I can see that.
They got the richest owner now. He loves to stick it to the Yankees in the press and everything.
Just because Judge loves New York, I can see that.
But, so don't be shocked, though. What if the Yankees pull a wool over everyone's eyes and at the deadline trade him somewhere, like the Dodgers? And the Dodgers extend him.
I don't think they would trade him at this year's trade deadline. They're like the best team in baseball.
If they don't agree on a deal, don't be shocked if he gets done.
Well, you let him walk now. You kiss the World Series that you're on track for right now. Goodbye.
Yeah, but you're gonna let him walk for nothing?
We'll see.
Who knows what they get back for him?
Yeah.
Who knows what they get back for him?
Yeah, I mean, you never know if they got something decent. Like, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna get something for him. There's no doubt in my mind you're gonna get something for him. But that'll be a contingent on him agreeing to a contract with the next team. You know what I mean? You're not gonna nobody's gonna trade for a guy unless you know you can lock that guy up.
If he's not
like Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, if
Miami's
he's
not making that deal unless they know they can lock him up.
Right. If he's not getting an extension, they're not going to get a superstar back.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, you got anything else?
No, I'm good.
I got to get back home to do, I guess, my main job. I don't know. No, this is my. I would say this
channel.
This is my favorite job.
Please subscribe to the channel.
And remember to sign up for the giveaway. If you're not already signed up and subscribed to the channel, tell them, B.
Hit the bell, subscribe, and like this video.